Thank you for joining me yet again for another unboxing video. And yes, this is the Kickstarter version of Night of the Living Dead, a zombie-side game by Simon, and Image 10, a game by Raphael Guten, Jean-Baptiste Lullian, and Nicholas Raoult, art by Karl Kopinski. So it's a game for 1 to 6 players, ages 14 up, and it should take about an hour. I had to back this because I'm a huge fan of the game. Love George Romero's films, and of course had to get it because I do love the mechanics that are used in all the zombie-side games. So I'm a huge horror buff, so I had to pick up the Kickstarter. Probably spent more than I wanted to on it, but the reality is that had to have it. And my kids like playing these games, so that's one of the reasons why I picked it up and made the investment. So let's take a look at this. So it says, this is the latest disclosure and report from the National Civil Defense Headquarters. In Washington, it has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has discussed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull. Kill the brain and you kill the ghoul. Night of the Living Dead, a zombie-side game. What if you were the heroes of Night of the Living Dead, the famous zombie movie by George A. Romero? Take on the leading roles as survivors fighting together against ghouls controlled by the game itself. Using simple and intuitive rules, swap your survivor's identity between Romeo mode, recreating the movie's atmosphere, and zombie-side mode, going all out against your living dead foes. Find weapons, eliminate ghouls, and upgrade your survivor skills along the way. But be careful, as the more ghouls you kill, the more of them show up. Will you survive the night? Experience the Night of the Living Dead world in over 10 unique scenes. Relive the movie and more as you explore the extended storyline. The fate of the survivors now lie in your hands. Night of the Living Dead is a cooperative game for 1 to 6 players, ages 14 and up. So the game has 66 miniatures, 6 Romeo mode survivors, 6 zombie-side mode survivors, 54 ghouls, 111 mini cards, 65 equipment cards, 46 ghoul cards, 6 game tiles double-sided, 6 survival dashboards, 6 survivor ID cards double-sided, 12 survivor colored bases, 6 dice, 48 trackers, and 25 tokens. It's a heavy box, just so you know. Again, 1 to 6, 14 plus, 1 hour, and of course it came out in 2020. Thanks to Simon. This is not a children's toy, ages 14 plus. It's a hobby gaming product. And there's the information. Guillotine Games, Simon Global Limited. Okay, and Image 10. It's a very heavy box, so I'll put this down. Let's crack this bad boy open and see what's inside the box. Free Simon content. Get it here. Have it in the back. All right, cool. Rulebook. Pretty thick, pretty heavy rulebook. But of course, got the cast of the main characters of the Night of the Living Dead film. Of course, it's got the company's names on the bottom. It's a pretty thick rulebook, to be very honest with you. Table of contents, autographs, figures, free content, explanation of all the cards, how many you got of each, blah, 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 blah. Night of the Living Dead, background information, what if. Just like all the other games put out by Simon, instructions are very thorough, great pictures, explanations on all the photos, top notch all the way around. So, part 3, the setup, Night of the Living Dead, choose a scene, place the tiles as indicated by the scene, place the spawn zones, tokens and miniatures, select 6 survivors, and get going. And there's your breakdown of what it looks like, your game boards, the map itself, and of course your character and your figures. Players take 1 dashboard, set the equipment cards, Take all the starting equipment cards, shuffle, place the miniatures. Each player places survivor in the dashboard. You get it. An overview, Night of the Living Dead, player phase, ghoul phase, end phase, winning and losing, basics of how to play, useful definition, some breakdowns about how you play, explains the different open doors, closed doors, what you got to do, what damage means. Okay. Down here, explanation of what line of sight is, interior zones, how it works. Everything's laid out beautifully, full color, beautiful artwork, beautiful everything. Very, very happy with my purchase, needless to say. Movement in exterior zones, movement in interior zones, what it means to move around outside, obviously on the inside the house, how to leave, gotta leave through the open spaces for the doors, obviously outside. Look at that cool artwork. Extremely lifelike. All right. How you read an equipment card. Okay, ammo type, melee weapons, ranged weapons, bullets, shells, ghoul killing and barricade opening equipment, combat characteristics, how do you fight, what's all the things on the cards mean, some more artwork. Double-sided ID Romero and Zombicide modes. So you got Ben, normal Ben, and then you got fighting kill 'em all Zombicide Ben. You got 2 cards, front, back, experience, danger level, and skills. Explains it all there. Let's just take a look at it. In Romero mode, survivors have no skill at the blue level. They gain 1 yellow, orange, and red skill levels. In Zombicide mode, survivors have a skill at the blue level, then gain additional action at the yellow level. Upon reaching the orange level, choose a skill among the 2 indicated at this level. Repeat the process until reaching the red level by choosing a skill among the 3 shown at this level. Walkers, red, orange, yellow, blue. Here's Barbara. So I'm going to give you explanation of everything. So your experience can go up to number 43. Red level. Yeah, she's slippery. Action free, combat action, free move action, +1 die combat, free move action, barbarian, slippery, +1/+1. There's Barbara. Inventory, what you got, all kinds of stuff. Tells you how to use right here, how you use the slots on your character tracker board, what all these things mean. Illustrations and explanations. The ghouls, what a walker is, what a breaker is, a fatty and a relative. What the player phase is, door action, moving, searching, barricade action. Of course, if you remember the movie, you're gotta put those boards up, cover the windows, and make sure nothing gets in. And wait for help. Combat actions. Take or activate an objective, do nothing. Car actions. Melee action, ranged action. Night of the Living Dead. Get in and out of a car, passenger. Changing seats in a car, driving cars. All explained. Again, highly detailed instructions. Breaks everything down for you. Section 9, the ghouls phase. Activation. Attacking. Moving. Select your destination. One zone towards their destination. Everything's explained again, full color. Beautifully done. Step 2, spawning. Colored spawn zones. The fatties. Barricading door opening cards. Running out of miniatures. I haven't played it yet, but I'm curious as to whether you'll run out of figures. Probably not. Combat, melee, ranged if you're shooting. Remember, targeting, priority order. When you have a card like a sawed-off shotgun, what all those little things mean on there. Weapon traits, explanation, reloading. What a car, sniper, car attack. Special equipment, you might have the Molotov cocktail right there. Moss shotgun. Scoped Winchester. I don't remember all these weapons being in the movie, but I'm assuming they were. A torch. I guess you gotta combine some cards. Love the artwork though, so lifelike. Really well done. Totally gives you the feel of the black and white film. Cornfields and woods. Additional game modes. Ultra red mode. Tuning the difficulty. So scenes, what's happening. Special rules, setup, trusting each other, equipment stashes, the corpse lady, makeshift barricades. Scenario 2, is there a key? The first two are pretty easy, it seems. Scene 3, they're afraid of fire. Seems like it's easy mode. It takes about 45 minutes to play it. I like the fact that it tells you it's easy, and I like the fact it tells you how many minutes it should take. I like that. Look at objectives, how to set up your tiles, special rules, setup. Alright, so it gets a little harder. S4, scenario 4. Now let's move it. Medium, 60 minutes. So obviously you're not going to play all these scenarios at one shot. You may, but it looks like it will take a lot of time. Take a full day at least. Scene 5, Night of the Living Dead, medium, 60 minutes. Tiles needed, plot twist. Here's your tiles, everything else set up, tells you what you need to have in there. Willard, medium, 60 minutes again. Plot twists, which cards you need to use, which tokens you need to use, what boards you need to use. Objectives, special rules, setup, armory. Fighting through the herd, traveling posse, and more beautiful artwork. Go get Johnny, 45 minutes, plot twist. Objectives, special rules, equipment stashes, Johnny was here. Johnny's car. I don't remember there ever being an Uzi in the game, but I guess they must have added it in. Going right there. I don't remember ever having an Uzi in the regular movie. Rescue party, hard, 90 minutes. Objective, special rules, set up armory, spawning in the house. Different things you got to do. Scenario 10, another one for the fire. 90 minutes. Objectives, special rules, all that good stuff. Okay, 16 is skills, action, +1, free actions, dice rolling, ambidextrous, barbarian, bloodlust, Hawkeye, hit and run, shove, slippery, sniper, taunt, and then you got an index. So We spent a lot of time on the rule book. Rule book is a total of 47 pages and game round summaries on the back. Three phases: player phase, ghoul phase, and the end phase. Basis for your figures, so you know who's who. Also, you know what they look like. Also, it's going to have two colors for each character, because there's a Romero character and it goes to zombie side mode. Okay, so we got some pins to put in your boards, all kinds of different colors. There they are. Your boards with your characters. There's Barbara. There's your player boards. Okay, so you got a bunch of these. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 6 player boards. Goes from blue level up to extreme red up to 43. There it is. Again, there's 6 of these. Each one's the same. In the front, it's got something in the back. It's got the seam on, but nothing to be used. It's just we just use the front, obviously. And those pegs that right here, these pegs go in these holes up here, obviously. Okay. Different kind of cards that we have. Let's take a look at some of these cards. Just like any zombie side game, you've got plenty of these mini cards to go around. All right, so we got walkers, breakers. So walkers are normal, the breakers are trying to get in the house. Fatties, should be fat shaming, but there it is. Relatives, one relative survive or shift to Romero ID, nothing. Okay. Some more walkers, more breakers. Fatties, more relatives. Put those to the side. Barricade and door opening. This is on every zone with walkers, nothing happens. So the backs are all the same, but the fronts are different, obviously. Let's see what these are. So getting to those. Most of them the backs are the same. I'm assuming the different color represent different things in the game. All right. So look at these that we already went through. Those all seem to be one color, black and tan. Okay, so barricade and door openings. On every zone with fatties, nothing happens. On every zone with breakers, nothing happens. All right, those are black as well. So the color, so that's one. That's the other. Okay. Your ghouls cards are look like that, looks like. And this appears to be weapons, claw hammer, crowbar, table leg, tire iron, Winchester 94. We've got the, it looks like tools, all right. And we got green ones, so what the green backs look like. Weapons, obviously these are weapon cards, okay. The Ithaca, sawed-off shotgun, Smith & Wesson Model 10, Uzi. Again, I don't remember an Uzi being in, there's your Winchester. I don't remember an Uzi ever being in this movie, but I could be wrong. Then we got the axe. See what color these are on the back. What this looks like. More weapon cards. Okay. I guess this would be your ranged weapons, and these would be your hand-to-hand weapons. So your axe, baseball bat, chainsaw. Also, there's all the details on the bottom. Chainsaw, katana, machete. And again, we have got to board up those windows like we talked about. It's back of these cards. All right, so supplies. These are supply cards. Your boards. So it says boards. This card gained 3 experience points. May be used in the backpack. Boards. All the same. Flammable. This card, along with a mason jar that the survivor receives a Molotov, may be used in the backpack. Flashlight. Search, draw 2 cards, may be used in the backpack. Karen, poor baby. Set a relative in the zone, then discard this card. For those. Oop. For those. The mason jars. This card, along with a flammable fluid, the survivor receives a Molotov, may be used in the backpack. Plenty of bullets. You may reroll once all attacks with a ranged weapon. The new result replaces the previous one, may be used in the backpack. So you can put these in the backpack. Plenty of shells. All right. Scope. This here. Some blue ones. Blue weapon card. All right. So let's see what these are. Ma shotgun. Reload may not be used in Romero mode. Right. The Molotov. Discard. Eliminate all actors in the targeted exterior zone. Any spawn zone token in the target zone may be moved to another spawn zone. Okay, that's Molotov. Scoped Winchester. Sniper. Choose your target. Got 2 of those. Got the torch. And of course, the car. Car action. Get in or out of the car. Change seats in the car. Drive a car 1 or 2 consecutive exterior zones. Attack in each zone with zombies except the starting zone. Friendly fire applies. So front and back are the same. Oh, you got a car and this is a truck. There you go. 0, 3, 4, 2. 0, 3, 4, 2. That's the same. All right. That's all your mini cards. Take a look at these. These are your main character cards. Characters, you got Tom. All right, so let's do it this way. So you got, let's start with Tom. So you have your Romero mode, and you got your Zombicide mode. So you got Tom. Come back. Got Barbara, front, back. You got Bend, front, and back. You got Harry. You got Helen. And you got Judy. That's cool. I like the fact that for Romero mode you got the black and white, and for Zombicide you got the full color, obviously. That's cool, I like that. Gives it that true cinematic feel to it. Of course, you got some dice. seem to be a brownish color. There. We'll get to the figures in a moment. Of course, you have game tiles. The plastic is off. I'll see at the bottom there's nothing else in the box, so I'll just show you the tiles. Tiles are really well done, beautiful, full color, nice thick cardboard, top notch, just like anything else that Simon ever puts out. So that's your first tile. That's the outside. Beautiful tiles, absolutely stunning. That's tile number one. Let's put this box over here for a minute. Get that out of the way. Put the tiles down so you can see them. Tile number two. I'll see the inside of the house, a little bit of the outside. Spin that around a bit. Outside the farm. Very cool. More inside. The fields outside. Another inside. More fields. This looks like outside the house, not inside the house. Looks like a barn. Not sure what that is down there. Looks like some kind of sink or something. Not sure what that is. I don't know. More road and more crops. Very cool. Again, outside. And there you got the cemetery. That's cool. Very cool. And of course, at the end, you have your tokens. Which I'll see. Come very out very quickly and are very clean. They pop back in just as easy as they come back out. There's your car. You can fit up to 6 people in there, obviously. See the other side. Oh, so we got barricaded and locked doors. And when they get busted open, there they are. And there are your tokens. So you got your boards, character cards, weapon cards, car card, more weapons, more weapons, more weapons, even more weapons. And then these are your walker cards. Everything you need to know about your walkers. Again, talk about the player boards. Put those right here too. faces for the characters, dice, pegs for your player boards, of course the rule book, that little thing that came with it. Oops, that slid off, put that back up here, and of course what a lot you're waiting for to see what the figures look like. You get a ton of these figures, a lot of different sculpts. It's backwards, but all right. So you got 3 of her. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of this guy. Oh, that's her again. Sorry, but you get 4 of the girl. Get 8 of this guy. Okay. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of this guy. One of him. One of him. One of these. Of course, you got your zombie side characters. Got one flying. Of course, you go on the CMON website, you get a nice clear picture of all these characters. Okay. And then you have your Romero mode characters. And that is your first row figures. Then I guess these are what you'd call your fatties. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You got 12 of these guys. Sculpts are beautiful as usual. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Got 6 of these guys. Here, breakers, it seemed. All right. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys. And you got some more of the ladies. So you got 7 of these total. These 7 of these. 4 in the first tray and 3 in the second tray. There they are. And there are your figures. So that's everything you get in Night of the Living Dead by CMON Games, a Zombicide game. Thanks for joining us once again for this unboxing. If you liked it, make sure you throw us a like. Join us for our next unboxing video. Be safe, be well, and thank you for joining us. Have a great day.